late, so move the video forward. That's going to get on my nerves. Let's settle into a nice little position here. Welcome back, everyone. This is Mew1496 for some more Let's Play Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we progressed through the Chozo ruins and wound up in the Magmoor Caverns at the very beginning. Isn't it weird how 45 minutes-ish turns into 7 videos? Anyway, in the last episode, we did make it to the Magmoor Caverns. We also got our Varia suit, which is how we got, how we're able to survive here. Now, as I mentioned, the Magmoor Caverns are incredibly linear, but they are vital because they link so many places together. Jeez, God, so many of those guys. Now, right down here, you're gonna have your first scan of the place. This is a Grisby. Basically, it's a slug that is has a very tough exoskeleton that's only penetrable by boom booms. So hit it with some missiles. And then back here in the ground, you're gonna have burrowers, appropriately named. And yeah, there's no grand chamber, really. There is one grand chamber. Scratch that. There is one, or a few. Oh, I got the shivers. I should probably turn my air down. Or up, or... Ah, Jesus. And right here we have... Oh my god, look! It's a thing! This is a Magmoor. It's basically a giant fire-breathing serpent that dwells in lava, which I think was actually, like, a summary of the first line. That's what the caverns are named after, and there's a puffer. Basically, if you blow them up, they'll release poisonous gases that will corrode your armor. So you want to be extremely careful when moving along. Because the poisonous gases will, surprisingly enough, limit quite a bit of health very fast. Same with the lava. Don't fall into that. My trigger finger is lacking a little bit. Now, the music here is an awesome remix of the Deep Norfair theme, Ridley's Lair, from Super Metroid, which is why I love this place. Let me turn the music up. There we go. That's much better. And down here... Okay, I need to start burping and... I've been having stomach issues is the thing, which is why I'm not so energetic. I'm trying to build it up, it's just that I'm full. This is a Triclops, which basically what you need to do is not do that. And if you wiggle the joystick while captured, you'll escape faster. If you drop a bomb nearby, usually they'll pick... Dang it! They'll pick that up instead of you and blow up. Because of it, because of their stupidity. Now, we'll only have to go through that chamber twice more without being able to do much. Or rather, we'll only have to go through that room twice more, like that. The way back and the way... Yeah, whatever. Now, that rock over there... Look at that, a missile expansion, but we can't quite reach it yet, so we're just going to drop down here. Oh, I wish I could rotate the camera a little easier. Especially in third person. Okay. Charge! Okay. So this is the Triclops pit, by the way, not just because the bottom's filled with all these Triclops, but because the place, dang it, has 3 different, well, here, 3 different doors that lead to 3 different areas. It's a really big chamber, but you'll skip by it so often you won't even think twice about it. Alright, and back here we have a simple storage chamber, which will hold... Surprised my thing isn't going off. Oh, there we are. Missile expansion, 50 missiles. Awesome sauce. Which, by the way, I cannot wait. Today's the first full day of summer for me. I got out of school yesterday, and I gotta say, it just hit me today about 4 hours ago. That it's summer, and that I'm no longer a freshman. Thank God. No one likes a freshman. Which, quite frankly, I don't think we freshmen were that annoying this time around. I mean, I can guarantee when I'm a sophomore next year that the freshmen that come to West are going to be complete and total douchebags. So, yeah. But at one point or another, you're going to be thinking, frickin' freshmen. And you don't have a choice. Oh, schwa schwa. My parents are so funky. Yeah, my mom tripped over some cords over in, like, this corner of the living room. And I had my USB controller sitting there, and so she yelled at me to get down there, to get down into the living room, and tell me, hey, we're going to be moving your stuff. Or rather, she wanted me to move my stuff. So that's why I had to go for a quick moment. And we have these defense turrets again, which are killed with 2 missiles, or you can use a charged beam and a missile. So watch your ass around here, because there are plenty of turrets and puffers that are going to get in the way. Now, here's what could be considered the hub of the first half of the Magmoor Caverns. We're not even halfway through the caverns yet, and look how far we've gone. You can already see it's mostly linear. The monitor station has 4 doors. There are 2 on ground floor, a 3rd that's halfway up, and a 4th that's quite high up. That 4th one we're not going to be able to do anything with for a little while. The one right next to us we could go through, and we'd find an elevator to the Talon Overworld, but that's not important right now. There's nothing down there we need to get, besides a missile expansion, but we will come by there eventually. So we're going to go for that final door. That's the door I was talking about that we don't need to go to quite yet. Alright, so this chamber is mostly made up of these platforms along the side of the... Jesus! It's a turret, get in the car! Yeah, there's one over there. I'm just getting these puffers out of the way so I don't have to climb through their gas, because no one likes climbing through gas. No one at all. No, no. Oh, and by the way, we have one more case where double bomb jumping is required to 100% the game. And then in Prime 2 you use it quite a few times, and then in Prime 3 it's used a lot. So double bomb jumping, remember, let me use this space down here to demonstrate. You place a bomb right after the you lay a bomb. After the crackling of the very first bomb is placed, or is done, you place a second bomb. So it's like bomb, crackling, bomb, and then you place a 3rd bomb at the top of your jumps, like this. Crackle, bomb, bomb, boom, boom. Like so. Now, this is a little more dire, because what happens is that block breaks out from underneath you. It does replenish itself in due time, but you need to do 3 double bomb jumps here to get an energy tank. Bring us to 4 out of 7, or out of 17, out of 14 energy tanks. Pardon me if I burp a few times in the next few episodes. Phendrana drifts north. We're headed to my least favorite place in this entire game, because of how extensive it is. The irony. Oh yeah, I just have a cornucopia of crap that's wrong with me. First of all, I have obviously asthma and allergies I need to take care of. A lot of people do. The ice can be broken with a charged beam or the missiles, so just putting that out there. And then I just recently got over a stomach issue actually that was about 2 months ago that I had, and I had to take medication a little bit, antibiotics and all that shit. So I took that. We do have a few scans, by the way. One of them is flying around here. This is a flicker bat. They will hurt you eventually, just not quite yet. Crawling around these platforms are going to be crystallites, which are basically icy variations of the gamers. Only they can only be destroyed by missiles and eventually a high heat beam. Just like this ice here can be melted with extreme heat. So that'll be one of the last few items we get in the game. Now I think scan it from back here. The door directly above the panel is unlocked. So anyway, I recently got over a cold too, like 2 weeks ago. So I've been like having the sniffles, some gunk up in my throat. Really? Did I seriously just do that? What the hell? Anyway, I've had some gunk in my throat, so I've been coughing that out progressively. And just recently, my shit's been knocked out of whack again, my stomach-wise.